These are my friends. Hey, who keep Watson? Right.
Almost didn't make it because
We're all here.
the guys didn't have enough hair.
Today I'm going to Chicago on a conference with my friends, so I'll bring along the ride. And before I take that flight, I first have to go for a swab, the ART swab to make sure that I'm COVID negative. And then I'll have some work to do as well before going to my parents' house to spend time with them and meeting my wife at the airport. But for now, I'll just finish my cup of coffee and enjoy my morning. Didn't know apparently that the flight from Singapore to New York City, it's a long haul flight and it's the longest flight ever recorded. So I did some work, now it's time to do my ART test. Just did my ART test, now I'm just waiting for my results while eating at Don Noki. Happy to announce that I'm negative. To be honest, leading up to this, I was very afraid that it turns out to be positive and it disrupts the whole trip. But I'm just really thankful that the test is negative, so I can go. Just got back home. I'm still really happy that I actually got a negative test for ART. This is the first time in my life that I'm happy for something that's negative. But I'm really happy because previously before this I was worried that what if I get positive and what if I have to cancel my trip, what if I have to refund my plane ticket. Oh, there are a lot of concerns, but I'm just thankful that it's negative and I can go on the trip. So I'm now Chicago bound. Chicago, here I come. I'll just finish the remainder of my sushi, get some work done, then do some household chores before going over to meet my parents. Okay, now work is all done. I'm going over to my parents' house to spend some time together, take some things from the house and come back home. I'm all set and ready to leave. Let's go! So we arrived at T3 Changi Airport. Let's go in. Hi Walton. These are my friends. Hi Catherine. Hi Charles. Wendy's on the phone. Okay, now we are going to a plane.
So exciting.
Yeah. It was so chaotic just now, I couldn't really take any video. Yeah, just cleared security.
Something's better than nothing.
Yeah. So this is T3, you can see the airplane just right there. Suppose.
Exciting.
Okay. I'll update you later. What's that?
Face mask and French fries.
Thank you.
38. Alright, okay, thank you.
Mobile phones and tablets can be used on this flight. However, voice calls are not permitted. All other electronic devices must now be put in. Please note that federal law of the United States requires each passenger to wear a mask throughout the flight. Refusing to wear a mask is a violation of federal law and may result in removal from the aircraft.
During takeoff and landing, ensure that your tray table is stowed away. Put the back of your seat upright. Before we take off, stow your luggage under the seat in front of you or in the overhead compartments. Make sure that your seat belt is securely fastened during taxi, takeoff, and landing. To fasten, bring the two ends of the seat belt together until you tighten it by pulling on the strap. To unfasten, lift the metal flap. We recommend keeping your seat belt fastened throughout the flight. Whenever the seat belt sign is turned on, infants should be lifted from the bassinet and secured with an infant seat belt. If there is a change in cabin pressure, an oxygen mask will automatically drop in front of you. Pull the mask down sharply. Place it over your mouth and nose. Pull the lateral straps to tighten it and breathe as usual. Secure your mask first before helping others. It is normal for the bag to not fully inflate. There are several emergency exits in this aircraft. Take a few moments now to locate your nearest exit, which may be behind you. In the unlikely event of an emergency, or when you hear the command, brace, brace, assume the brace position. If you can reach the seat in front of you, lower your head and place it on the back of the front seat. Place your hands on top of your head. Keep your feet flat on the floor and heels towards your seat. If you can't reach the seat in front of you, lower your head and lean forward as far as you can. Place your hands on top of your head. In an emergency evacuation, floor level lighting will lead you to your nearest exit. Before using an evacuation slide, remove any high-heeled shoes and be sure to leave everything behind. To put on your life vest, remove it from the plastic cover and slip it over your head. Pass the straps around your waist, connect the clip, and pull to tighten. Inflate the life vest by pulling the red tabs or blowing into the mouthpiece. Life vests have a whistle and a light to attract attention. Special life vests are available for children. Inflate your life vest only at the exit door and step into the raft. Life vests are located under or between your seats. All large electronic devices, such as laptops, must be stowed for taxi, takeoff, and landing. During these times, charging your electronic devices is also not allowed. If you're not using your device, it must be held in your hand or placed in the seat pocket in front of you. If your device drops into the gap between the seats, refrain from adjusting the seat and ask the cabin crew for assistance. Pivoted throughout the
Cabin crew, please open doors and cross-check.
including the lavatories. Thank you for your attention.
It's like 48 hours. Now we are currently in the middle of nowhere. I'll show you the flight plan. So just getting some time to freshen up. So for the past 8 hours, the sleep has been roughly okay, but I misfortune the seat was quite beside me and wanted to go to play games. So
years of age and under may be required to present this documentation, even those traveling as a family. Please have this documentation along with your passport open to the information page, available for inspection by a public health official. If your COVID-19 test result on your documentation of recovery is electronic and on a mobile device, preload this information for inspection. Internet access may not be available in the airport, so you may need to have a screen captured or a screenshot or picture of the documentation on your mobile device to show your test result or documentations of recovery. Thank you for your cooperation. This is essential in efforts to slow the spread of COVID-19. Once again, please have your passports and COVID-19 test results or documentation of recovery ready for inspection when you get off the plane. Thank you.
Finally in New York Airport. Finally get to eat something in US. So we got a $5 USD donut. Yeah, so it's a raspberry jam. Yep, I'm gonna enjoy this as much as possible. Everyone is working so hard. Are you working?
Yes, I was. And I got bored.
Was. Got it. Oh, this thing that I don't know what it's called is actually tastes damn good. Yeah. It's a bit like pizza but rolled into a burrito kind. It's called breakfast bolly. Okay. Finally boarding. We are finally boarding. Charles. Hi. It's freezing the tunnel. Now we're just looking for water. And we see this very nice tunnel. Let's go. Hello. Let's find water. You get your luggage? See what you think. Oh, it's here. Hey, who keep for us one? Who kept this one? Waiting for our Uber. It's pretty cold here. Ready? Try blowing. Okay. That is how cold it is. So we reached Swiss Hotel.
Buildings are sold down.
Let's go. Oh, hi Randy. Okay, so just taking a look at the facilities. Oh, we got bathtubs, yeah? Oh, I got shower. Look.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it's luxurious.
Use the toilet like a king.
Yeah. Look at how big a freaking TV is. Two huge beds. And a very good view. Oh. Oh. Yes, you still see the lake. Oh. This is where we are currently staying at Swiss Hotel. In a very nice neighborhood. You can see Navy Pier at that point. See there's a lot of good infrastructure. There's a Trump Tower. We're going to eat our dinner around the area. So that's a river walk. Enter here. Ah. This is how the car comes. Wow, very cool. Very cool.
This is the underwater we're talking about just now.
Yeah. The one I think is damn cool. Our food area is over that side. It's the river. Check out this nice place, the Apple store. They even have grandstands for you to sit. Oh, hi Randy. Nice place, right?
Yeah.
The view is so nice. It's a perfect place for wedding ceremony. Some good architecture. Wow, look at this. And this is the Chicago Tribune. Looks very gothic. And just now we were at the Apple store. There's an accreditation council for graduate medical education, which is what we stand for. So wow. Hills of the Intercontinental Hotel. Oh. Where we're gonna have our dinner. We're gonna have a deep dish pizza. Hope it doesn't break the bank. Yeah. Came for deep dish pizza. And they actually sell their own merchandise. Taking the metro! Let's go!
We took a while to find it in the rain.
Yeah, very cool also. So now we are at Wilson Station. It's a suburb area. Going to a jazz club, right?
Almost didn't make it because
We're all here.
the guys didn't have enough hair.
Yeah, it was a pretty
And I was stuck inside in danger.
harrowing experience. Morning from Chicago. Kind of a bit of overkill for breakfast, but this is what we got.